Kevin, winner of the week.
Winner of the week, Chuck Schumer, for his recruitment efforts, not necessarily his management of the minority caucus, but the fact that Mary Patola is coming forward. It took a lot of convincing not to run for governor, but to run for that Senate seat. I think governor would be easier, but a bigger pull for him. So his recruitment efforts have been extraordinary these last couple of months.
Interesting.
Wow.
Larry, winner of the week.
I think that's more of a commentary on the other weeks Chuck Schumer has had, but sure, why not? We'll go with it. The winner of the week is Marco Rubio is having his moment. What a week, coming from the actions in Venezuela and his performance on the Sunday shows well into this week, and declining the offer to become the new head coach of the Miami Dolphins, Marco Rubio.
The correct answer is Marco Rubio. Correct answer, Larry. Well done. Kevin, loser of the week.
Speaker Johnson, and I actually love the guy as a Democrat, but his numbers are getting smaller and smaller. Headache after headache. It's now ruled by discharge petition. My heart goes out to him. He didn't want the job in the first place, but he's really struggling without the support of a really strong White House saying this is what we want on healthcare, this is what we want on XYZ, and he's kind of caught in limbo.
Larry?
1 year ago, Tim Walz was hoping to be sworn in as vice president. Now he had to remove himself from re-election as governor and could very well be facing federal criminal charges. Tim Walz is the loser of the week.
Larry, that's a better loser, but this Democrat can't say that.
When I said I knew who my loser was, I thought all three of us would say that. I mean, hands down, Larry, once again, you and I agree we're 2 for 2. Tim Walz, loser of the week for just the reasons Larry said. Kevin, what are you watching for this weekend?
To see what happens out of Minneapolis, right? You said, the governor's calling for a moment of silence and a day of unity. If we see, we saw down 16th Street last night in Washington, D.C., if the protests continue to grow or if cooler heads prevail over the weekend.
Yeah, Larry, you already said Iran is where you're looking.
It is, yeah. One of my earliest memories is the Iranian hostage situation, and it's been the situation my entire lifetime. We've been wanting and hoping for this. What a game changer on a global scale this would be if this revolution continues. Yeah,
not to play down those two significant stories, but the Indiana game tonight. Indiana football is a great story. Basketball stayed suddenly with football. When I was out in California by coincidence, and I rode on the Hertz rental car van with a bunch of Indiana fans who were in for the Rose Bowl, and they were so fired up. They were so lovely. Hoosier values, and if they win, they get to play Mark Caputo's Miami team, who won last night because the referees are horrible.
Anyway, he's just such a great guy, in all of his. I mean, he's
incredible.
He's the hero America needs right now.
Totally agree. Incredible story.
They say that something that's easy is like a walk in the park. Well, easier than a walk in the park, hit the subscribe button, be part of the two-way community, never miss an episode, be part of our conversations. Thank you for your service to America.
And don't forget, you can now listen to the morning meeting and Two-Way Tonight on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.